Oh!
Greetings.
We're in the House of Black and White again, watching Westworld. Today's episode is called Trompe l'oeil.
Trump lol.
So obviously, we have no idea what's gonna happen.
No, we have to look up the pronunciation.
My French is, as they say in France, bien.
What does the...
Bueno. Bien.
For what?
Bonjour.
Très bien.
Très bien. Yeah, my
Très-
French is
très
très
bien.
bien.
I know you guys in the community love to talk about theories, and I love talking about theories because this is the perfect show for it.
Yep.
Truth. Amino app, if you go to your app store on either Apple or Android and type up Amino Westworld, they've got the spoiler chat zone, episode 7, 6, all the way to the end. They got theories on here. Also, don't join the spoiler chat room because I did that. And if you don't want shit spoiled, don't go there. That was a mistake. But
Oh, good to know.
if you do want stuff spoiled and you want to spoil stuff, go ahead and talk about it, man.
The link is in our description right there below for you to download it. Full disclosure, obviously, we're being sponsored, and it's great because we obviously, we launched Patreon, we need help, so don't get annoyed by these types of messages. I mean, I'm for real. I like it. There's a post in the Westworld one right now with screen grabs and GIFs of how Westworld is similar to Lost, including Bernard reading the book to Dolores.
That's close.
It's the same when Jack was reading the
That's
book to
close.
Aaron. I'm just saying.
It's like being on an online thread, but it's not shitty. It's like a really good.
Yeah.
I just liked it.
Oh, they have a books.
It
They
has
have
a really
books
cool
committee.
user interface.
Oh,
God damn
God.
it.
It's free.
Free 99.
We're all on there, guys. So if you want to join, I'm
And,
Peter Finger.
I'm Nuisance 88.
I
We'll
just
leave our
posted.
names
Are
in
you a
the-
white hat or a black hat? Seriously, check it out. Well, it's
Yep.
a good way for us to talk to you guys and avoid spoilers because obviously the people that are on here are really diehard, so they're not
Yeah.
gonna do anything shitty like you would online and
Yeah.
spoil something for you.
My exciting part is that you can level up. This is gonna be why I get in trouble at work. Is because I'm about to try to hit this leaderboard pretty hard.
So check it out, guys. Build
Check
the
it out.
Westworld community. Let's up.
Looks
This is
fun.
the perfect show to have this app. It's the perfect show.
Hell yeah.
Can you scoot your booty a little bit more? I'm excited. I heard this episode is supposed to be really delicious.
Yeah, everybody tweeted us about
As
it.
was the
Did they?
last.
We met up early this time. Usually we meet up on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, but it is Monday, the day after, and
We had to meet
we're
early.
still exporting The Walking Dead as we speak.
Do we have predictions?
Well, they're gonna show Dolores because they didn't show Dolores last time.
Yeah.
And
Easy prediction.
Maeve is hashtag woke.
Ow.
Chris said that an incredible amount of times last
The hookers
week.
Sorry
woke.
about that, guys.
Well,
The hookers woke.
Woke.
The hookers is woke.
The hookers is woke.
I wasn't here.
That was funny. I was third wheeling it hard. Now I'm fifth wheeling it hard.
What's real now?
You need the
I'm
fifth
gonna-
wheel to make sure the Jeep doesn't flip over.
It's true. I'm the spare in the trunk.
Yep.
All right, let's
No.
fucking-
Okay, we're too tired. It's Monday. All right, let's do this. I need coffee.
Dude, speaking of
Wanna
coffee,
talk about it afterwards so we can like.
the
Yeah, that's
worst news.
What?
The chili mocha's going away.
God
Well,
damn it,
it's
basic.
Not, it's not fall anymore.
The
But
fuck is chili mocha?
Chili mocha. It was
Starbucks.
a seasonal drink at Starbucks.
You better take your Uggs off. Get out of here.
Dude, I don't.
What the hell's chili mocha?
I don't basic bitch often, but when I do,
Yeah, he would come home and be like,
a chili mocha.
Chili mocha's like really good.
Says nothing.
Ooh, we
Can we
always
just
see
watch
boobs.
the episode?
Can I,
Nubby said that, babe.
God!
I can't believe that worked.
Of course it works. So you like, oh, you mean?
Time
I
out.
didn't know it
Who's
worked.
got the remote?
I don't have a remote.
It's here. Is that it? Is that the remote?
It does. Yes.
I need.
You could have multiples.
Oh, can I tell Chris and Marquetta in case they don't know? Do you know the guy's name Lazo? Lawrence?
Yeah.
Lazo means loop in Spanish.
Oh.
So it's like a
Nice.
play on his loop and also the loop that was around his neck the whole time. And
Hey.
sex and titties and beer. You're right, Marquetta. That is the maze symbol. It's totally
No, what is it?
that guy. It's like the symbol.
Leonardo
Look at them. Once you
DiCaprio?
see the maze symbol again, we'll think about the Vitruvian Man.
Nothing would be what it is, because everything would be what it isn't. You're gonna beat this. Charlie. Charlie!
He looks exactly the same.
Probably hasn't been too long.
A dream within
since
a
that
dream.
happened.
Put them all the way on your face.
Or was he sleeping?
No numbers on those cards.
But that would be annoying. Maybe that's how they were back in the day.
He was smarter back in the day.
sex.
Oh, hey, oh, hey.
What is it?
Oh, folk will be dead in under an hour.
I smell an action sequence.
All I can think is Joffrey.
Good God.
She looks good in red.
Maroon.
You sure?
Yes.
Good.
She looks nervous.
I'm fine. Thank you.
The board is about to make a move or something. Maybe she's not cool with it.
Didn't she say that somebody was
What?
going to take over Ford now?
Didn't they say in the preview she was smuggling information or something? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think she is, though?
Yeah, she's a motherfucking spy.
Yeah.
Somebody having sex?
Or killing somebody.
Somebody's making
Whoopi.
Goldberg.
snow.
Snoo.
Death by snoo snoo.
Death by snoo.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright.
I thought you requested a meeting. My mistake.
I did. Come in.
Look at my bush.
Okay.
Look at it.
Are we not going to see her boobs?
Bring your friend. What about you? What turns of fate?
I could come back.
That's a hell of a power move right there. I'll just interrupt my fucking for this meeting.
Pretty sure she can see her vagina.
Power play.
Our interest in this place is entirely in the intellectual property. The code. 35 years of information, raw information, exists here. Nowhere else. Ford has always ensured that. So you and I need to ensure that by the time the rest of the board arrives, we are on course for that transition.
There it is.
Okay? I like you. Well, not personally, but I like you for this job, which is why I'm gonna give... No. No, nothing so obvious. We need someone thoroughly unexpected.
Damn.
Huh.
She has a fresh mind now, right?
Yeah, she's probably like, oh, this shit happened yesterday.
Oh yeah, she's at 20. She's at like 20 intelligence. Oh damn! You know what that means?
The piano's no longer playing itself.
There is no more predetermined will. Damn, Maeve is. Oh, I don't say
That's
hashtag woke. It's
She woke.
A couple more years of this and then I can have whatever life I want. I'm gonna get my family out of the desert. We're gonna go somewhere cold.
Did she stop?
everybody is.
Oh shit.
Oh, she's.
Reject the
Yeah, freeze,
Stop.
freeze,
Stop.
freeze. Holy shit.
The one at the bar. No.
No.
Quick, we're gonna get upstairs, finish up.
Gotta take the other girl.
We got her. Let's go.
Why?
Is it because she told her storyline? Like, taught something different?
No. She probably did something that we didn't see.
Something must have happened.
I wonder what the edge of the park looks like. Like, is there a wall, a barrier?
Probably a gorge.
I'm thinking of Hunger Games.
The only thing I had when I was a kid were books. I used to live in them. Used to go to sleep dreaming I'd wake up inside one of them because they had meaning.
I don't want to be in a story. I just want to be in the moment I'm in.
Back home, there's a woman. And when I get home, we're getting married.
A hell of a bachelor party.
Of course.
And I get a glimpse of a life in which I don't have to pretend.
They're gonna do it.
Yep.
Yep.
Bang on the train. Sorry.
Train
I'm
bang.
gonna go back to pretending when I know what this feels like.
Bang on the nitroglycerin.
She's falling in love.
Who knows if she's falling in love if she's programmed to do it?
Man, she's so much out of her loop.
Yeah, because
This is not programmed.
she can still be
Oh,
turned
they're
off.
gonna do
right?
it? They're gonna do it?
But she's supposed to be the damsel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's about to damsel that
But she's
age.
not a damsel. She killed all those people too.
But
She's
like,
Katniss.
but they could still turn her off and take her back, couldn't they?
I don't think they could turn her off right now.
But can they though? They couldn't turn Maeve off, so maybe they can't turn her off either.
Maybe not, but we don't know how woke she is.
We found something quite disturbing.
Oh no, they're just gonna use her. She didn't do anything.
Yeah, she didn't do shit.
Not much of a ride on you.
The fuck? Trying to provoke her.
What are they doing?
They're trying to make her be violent and
Yeah.
to prove that she can hurt Host.
Did they choose the right robot for this?
I guess so.
All right, that's enough. Reset her. Wipe her memory.
Oh, she's gonna remember that.
Because it just fucking happened.
And you. How much I relied on you.
Oh! God damn.
Jesus.
Okay, stop it!
I'm gonna say good for her.
Who holds a gun like that?
Wouldn't they just say free?
Chris Hemsworth 3.
Freeze all motor functions.
Did they do it on purpose? Like,
Yeah.
They knew how to trigger this in her.
the heart does
In
do
each
one
case,
shot.
you put this code out without reasonable understanding of its ramifications. So either you didn't write it, or you're getting sloppy.
This was your responsibility, assuming that you have nothing to share with us.
No.
Then you're fired.
I hate her.
But the reveries were really Hopkins' creations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna snitch.
Yeah, she was waiting for him to say something.
Who's ever gonna be looking for the lost girl if not Bernard?
No one knows
Elsie.
about it.
I didn't want to wake you.
She drew on the fabric.
You've unlocked something in me.
Not a key, will you?
Maybe you are.
Just me.
Ooh, maybe he is.
That's a metaphorical line right there.
I imagine something beautiful. A place where the mountains meet the sea. What do you dream of?
Explosion. Banditos!
Oh my god, they got a Gatling gun on the.
Cat, your butt's showing to the internet. Stop it.
Oh shit.
And this just resets every week? Alright, clean up the train, they're gonna do it again next week.
Hold X to rebuild barrier.
They thought it was fun too.
Dolores gonna come out and be
We
distracted.
got Nitro.
No, well, apparently they don't.
Hey.
White flag.
Yeah, Porsche or something?
He's full of nitro.
Oh, it's full of nitro. Yes, it is the guy.
What? Blow the horse up.
Oh, but he wasn't close enough.
It's not for distraction.
A customer could die. Like, how do they calculate
This isn't a typical narrative, though, is it?
It is. This
I mean, the
supposed to be.
nitro's there, so.
This is like an Easter egg, I think. But still.
Yeah. That's a cool shot.
No, Dolores!
D's got it. Get it, D.
Oh! Oh! A branch?
Our horse hit a tree.
Oh. Look at this. This is like straight up a video game level. This is awesome. This is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, this is really great. You're a terrible shot.
That thing can't be accurate. What?
Oh, the savages!
Oh!
They're called Native Americans.
Hey, I'm being
God.
gameplay specific.
Yeah, bro.
You
This
want
shit
to
went
come
to
up here
fucking
and
the
go
restaurant real quick.
Pick her up.
If you
Just pick her up. She's tiny. For
I don't know if she wanted to be picked up. Damn. Oh, wow. Look at that shot.
Ooh. So they're at Flagstaff, right? This is where they're filming
It's
this.
probably a drone now.
We should go there.
It took a chopper to do that.
Is that?
Let's go to Flagstaff. Let's
Yeah,
buy
let's
a
do
drone and
that.
go to Flagstaff.
Where's Flag?
It's not that
Frick
far away
stop.
from Phoenix.
So they're shooting at?
Oh.
She's been there before. That's why she filmed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
She
drew
drew
it.
that.
The sea meets the. Then this has happened. Then this is. This ain't. She's not off the grid. This is like.
She's been there before.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her. Why?
Find her.
Sit down. Down.
God, Maeve.
You don't want to fuck with me, Felix. Take me there now.
Oh my god. Now she's
What is she
threats.
planning on doing?
Oh, she's about to get the lobotomy.
Oh. There's sense. What are they trying to lobotomize?
What are they doing?
Yeah,
They're
what?
lobotomizing her because she knows how to fucking kill.
Oh, God.
But why
She's gonna
can't?
be the first casualty.
But why they're lobotomizing and not just like clear?
They said we have to rebuild them from the ground up.
Oh, you can.
Good God.
She's seen her friend die so many times, but now she's actually seeing her die.
You're thinking there's connection between memory
And improvisation, yes. Out of repetition comes variation. And after countless cycles of repetition, these hosts, I need to show you something.
I'm getting out of here.
Hell yeah.
At first, I thought you and the others were gods. And then I realized you're just men. And I know men. You think I'm scared of death? I've done it 1,000,000 times. I'm fucking great at it. How many times have you died?
Ooh.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Because if you don't help me, I'll kill you.
Yeah, the lip quiver.
Do you really think the corporation's interest here are tourists playing cowboy?
Robots for war.
Yeah.
Warbots.
Should I have been saying that?
Should we be going there without Ford?
Yeah.
Because last time they almost killed them.
They programmed to ignore this place. They literally couldn't see it if they were staring right at it. He may have moved them.
What's behind this door?
I didn't check.
What door?
He's sick!
Oh my god.
He's sick!
What's this place?
That's where Ford emerged from. Remember when he came out of nowhere?
Did you get your heart filled today?
He's gonna kill her.
Have you seen these?
Is Bernard one of them?
Yeah.
Yes, isn't he?
Yes.
He's a pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That line was too convenient.
Uh huh. Yeah. See. Yep.
Fuck.
Dang.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
He's going. Oh my
Anything to
god.
me?
Cannot see
Oh.
the things that will happen. You were the one who would so blithely destroy all of them. Even him, I suppose.
What the hell are you talking about?
Still doesn't like realize it. Like it's
No,
crazy.
because he doesn't have a self-doubt part in him.
It can't be. My wife, my son, they're real. I was a father. My poor boy.
That's enough, Bernard.
Damn.
Don't get yourself worked up.
He brought me here to show me this.
He brought you here because I asked him to.
Oh, damn.
This is your end.
No, don't kill her.
He'll kill her and
Yeah,
make a synth out
I
of her.
don't think the people who'd replace him would actually be any better though.
The situation demands
Blood sacrifice.
blood sacrifice.
She said the same thing.
Did you have Bernard take him out into the woods?
No, he wasn't here in those days. Were you, Bernard? I'm afraid our guest has grown weary. Perhaps you can help her, Bernard.
Oh.
At least punch forward, attack him or something.
Yeah, like.
Are you kidding me? Dude's
I
70.
know. Grab
Kick-
something. He's an old
Kick
man.
kick him nuts.
No. No. No, please.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness. And yeah,
He's
she's being
making-
created now.
Yeah.
Making her.
But did he say he didn't kill original Bernard, right?
He
They
didn't
say he
kill
wasn't even
Arnold.
there.
You have a great deal of work to do. With the new storyline.
Damn. Ford on purpose let fucking Bernard discover this place last week and knew that he would. Oh my goodness.
Alright, so it's official. Ford's the real bad guy.
There was nothing about the Elsie.
Mm-hmm.
What?
There wasn't. We won't even know.
Wow.
Oh!
This whole thing was planned.
I mean, he basically, whoever tries to oppose him, he kills him and makes a synth out of him, so you don't know who,
Oh my God.
who on the board is the synth or
Yeah.
We'll
so
see.
yeah.
He can't be. If he's making a synth out
Yeah,
of
we're
her,
not
dude.
sure if he's making.
Because on top of that, like she does, you know, she actually has family and shit that she was dealing with. So like, unless
There's
they're
only so
recording
much
the
you
whole
can
time,
program,
yeah, you know what I
yeah.
mean.
He has to be making a duplicate of her at least, though. Like, how's he gonna like explain that?
That was interesting when Bernard was like, "What door?" I was like,
I know. Like,
Yeah, that was a
again.
That was a no shit moment.
I will say that Nahid actually called it the very first episode we watched of this show.
Yeah.
Did he?
I think he was just bullshit spitballing, but he was like, I think that guy's a robot.
What if Bernard's one of those things?
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right.
Calling everybody robot.
He did always have very like I don't know his there was something good character, good way to like keep us on our toes. Like
Yeah.
Well, because there was that one time where Ford tells him he's walking away and he says, like, Ford says something to him and he stops immediately. And I was like, oh, well, that's weird. But I thought they were just playing with the idea. And then I kind of thought it. Back in the old footage, I called it at some point in time.
Yeah.
I think.
Everybody call it.
Everybody at one point said Bernard's a synth. I think it was a cool way to reveal it, though, still peeling back the layers and showing that Ford has been pretty much manipulating things the whole time. So, does Ford know about Elsie then? And about everything she discovered last week?
Yeah.
She was in contact with Bernard, so Ford has to know.
So he's right, but she's trying to figure out why they're gaining that weird amount of consciousness. Maybe. Well, no. That's what she did. She found out that somebody was uploading satellites, so that was her role.
Yeah.
She figured that out, and she out.
And it was in Teresa's name.
Yeah.
The
She
data was
ousted
being
Teresa.
installed in Teresa's name.
Teresa.
maybe that was the setup.
That was a setup.
For what though? All it did was make Bernard suspicious of Teresa.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make Bernard want to take Teresa
Yeah,
out
it was
and show
just
the house.
like, just in case somebody discovered that, then they would say that to the board that Teresa was stealing data. And then the board would be like, well, you're a bitch. You're fired. Or something, you know.
So then you think it was Ford that's been altering code then? Like, because that's what Elsie said also, that someone's been...
Yeah, but maybe I think that's still Arnold because all the people are like, Arnold told me to do it. Arnold told me to do it. This is only intrigued me even more.
Yeah, I still have a lot of questions. This is a good show. I like
Yeah.
trying to process. Yeah.
Oh my god. It's
Jinx.
trying to think of a Lost reference.
I can't even like.
Shut the fuck.
I believe what or maybe I wonder what the later seasons are gonna be like.
I don't know why I can't remember names. Who's that guy with Dolores?
William.
Jimmy?
William.
Is it Jimmy?
His name's William.
William.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy. William.
We call him
What
Jimmy
is
'cause we
he
didn't know.
up to? Like, I understand that he's trying, like, he found himself what he's gonna, like, live with Dolores. And how long can they stay in the park? They can stay however long they want. What if he's in trouble? He's gonna be like, just get me out of here right now. Like, how the hell
I
does
think
he
he
get
calls
out?
an Uber.
I'm still...
Does he call it Uber? How does he go? Like,
I
I'm so
think-
confused on the logistics on that.
I think he meant like he's he's kind of a pushover in the real world. He has a fiance. He was getting married. It's just like his life is going a certain way. So he like being in the park. He just kind of I don't know realized his inner strength. Or
Are you
whatever.
saying
So he
that
is Men in
before
Black?
this he was asleep?
Huh?
Yeah, and
Before
now
this?
he is.
Born?
Yeah, he's hashtag
He's
woke. He's
Ah.
hashtag
He's
woke.
hashtag-
Or born?
Yeah.
Again.
If
Christian?
we're still proponents of the... I'm still a
Proponents of the
two
him being-
timeline theory. Because I...
Yeah,
definitely-
I could definitely.
They haven't
see
said the Man in Black's name. As
Oh,
soon as they
for-
say
yeah.
his name is William, they're gonna be like, well,
I mean, that'd be a
like-
next big reveal.
Marquetta, you got excited when they said something about
that. Oh yeah, what did you get?
interpret what's it called when you make up-
Repetition, something.
No,
like
when you
No, I
make up
was just-
stuff.
I think that the person that was
Aw.
trying to steal the data is like the person that caused all the memory to accumulate and create consciousness because they wanted to store the data and they probably created something in robots like some storage that was supposed to be like like not part of it.
Like archiving it, but not deleting it?
Okay.
Yes. So I think the person, whoever is responsible for smuggling of the data, created this, and so I don't think Ford is responsible for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I say it's Arnold. Arnold's the good guy. That's who it
Whoever's
is.
stealing the data is the person who fucked it up.
What if like it's just somebody that we don't know who it is, just have a random person like the night of?
we're not done with seeing the board and all that yet because
Yeah.
they keep hinting at things like this isn't what the park was really made for. We only care about the. Who knows? Maybe they're gonna send the synths out to
Scientific
Mars.
Value, yeah.
No, sending the synths out to Mars would make too much sense. So they're gonna be war machines until the Sims
Probably.
get tired of us. And then that's how the last episode ends, is that the Sims take over, they build a rocket
gonna be-
ship, and they fly off of the planet.
Or
They're gonna
maybe,
be Don Cheadles.
Or maybe it's something
That was terrible.
something good. Like maybe it's like medical research.
But they
you know,
can't-
like healing.
Can they create like themselves?
Well, they've got the technology too, but I don't think they can reproduce.
I don't think they would want to do
That's why
that.
I said, can they create?
You don't want to have a robot that can reproduce and it'll have a half.
That's why I didn't say
3D printer,
reproduce, babe.
They produce create more army, more numbers for themselves.
With the
It's
machine,
like Cybermen from Doctor Who.
they can reproduce themselves with the machine.
Yeah, not reproduce, produce.
I can't believe you killed
Okay, it would be producing and not reproducing.
Yeah.
Produce.
Produce.
So-
We're done with this conversation.
Does that mean Dolores was created in that lab too? Like
Yeah,
all the
because
originals?
it's a prototype.
All the originals and anyone that's created from that lab is under control by Ford, differently than all the other hosts, correct?
Unless Dolores is the first one to get consciousness and break off from that.
Yeah, I just want to know the end of the show now. Like I'm like really.
Which is another point that makes me want to believe in the two timeline story, because if Dolores is original and handled differently, then I feel like the adventure she's on right now would definitely raise some red flags. But like they're just letting her continue to do whatever she's doing.
They can tell that she's with a guest though, and if a guest wants to take you as far as you can.
But
go.
still, like monitoring her, like things she's saying. Like I'm sure they have like deep levels of monitoring. So I'm sure it would have raised a big enough red flag for her to be like, okay, we gotta.
Like put a red flag whenever there's an anomaly on the code.
Like she's questioning her existence and stuff, and pretty much everything she's saying.
I guess at some point in time, no matter what company it is, when they grow so big that they can't control every single thing. Like even if the Westworld has they can put red flags on every single anomaly, it's still huge. That I think they have let a bunch of things go.
Mm. One more thing that'll support the timeline theory too. I don't know if you said this or not because I kind of blanked out. But like Dolores on the train with William seems like at first I was like, oh my god, she's going off script. She's not supposed to be doing this, but maybe she is supposed to be doing that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like she's seen already the gorge where the mountains are meeting the sea.
Yeah.
So like she's been there. Like this is her storyline. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we were led to believe that she's off script, but since if the two timelines is correct and this was 30 years ago, maybe this was
her storyline.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
But it might be a different storyline. You know how they have changed so many storylines.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Her storyline could have been.
It would burn you looking like what the fuck are you?
Her storyline could have been to be a damsel in distress until some brave enough man comes and takes her off of her path.
Yeah.
So that might be her
damsel
story.
And
yeah, until she's like, whatever, I guess I'm tired of this, and this dude, he's got that. So we gonna go out there and kill some people together.
And another thing is Dolores is a fucking dead shot, dude. I don't think she's missed once yet. And, and in predetermined scenarios when there's a gunfight, pretty much everybody hits their mark.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
I don't think she's missed once yet. Even when she was on horseback, she just turned around, shot once, and just capped the guy. So
yeah,
so that is her storyline.
Damn.
Maybe older storyline, and she's going back to it.
A lot of details.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think what the conclusion we've come to is that none of us knows what's happening.
Yes.
but I do think what's a black hat guy?
Yeah.
He is William.
Because I would love.
No, that's what I'm like. It just looks like he's looking for Maze because I think something's gonna happen to Dolores and William's not gonna go back, and he just stays there.
For 30 years later, he's like, I found you, Dolores. I left you in this maze. That I
No, because
They've
they've already interacted. First episode.
They did, yeah. But I think he's just gonna realize Dolores is just gonna go back because she's a
That's the thing about the timeline theory that throws me for a loop because before Dolores went off script and met William and fell into his arms by the bonfire and was like, oh. Before that, remember when she shot the guy in the barn?
Such a nice guy.
She shot Trevor.
Yeah.
Stephen Ogg. I'm sorry, Jesus.
Yeah.
And they and then she flashed back, or she remembered at that point seeing the Man in Black.
Yeah.
So if that was 30 years ago, how could she remember seeing the Man in Black?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
That's why it's what is
the
going
two
on?
timeline thing is way too messy.
Yeah.
You're way too messy.
Hey.
If you don't get out,
Aww. She just wants a little bit. She wants a little bitty.
No, they can't have him.
A little bit.
No, I don't think that was 30 years ago. She's just remembering it then. No, I don't.
But
no,
she couldn't.
no, I lost
If it
the
was
track.
30 years ago, she couldn't remember it unless this is Lost and the host can jump through
no
time.
more Lost.
One thing I know for certain is that this show is gonna end up with a fucking cliffhanger, and I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, I would like it if they wrapped up this season
It's gonna
with...
be a vague.
I think it'll be a cliffhanger, but they'll resolve enough to leave us satisfied.
That's what I want.
If they've truly planned it enough, they should have planned it like
So
that.
far, the only show that I liked, its end, like the end of the first season,
Lost?
was shut up. Was Stranger Things.
Well, you guys didn't like the end of Stranger Things?
No,
Is
I liked
11
it.
alive? Like, I don't.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. They resolved everything, and
Yeah.
him leaving Eggos out after it's been that much of time, and there not being Eggos in a box is a clear sign that someone's eating those fucking
So
Eggos.
is she like went upside down?
Who knows? But what it does tell you is that everything's resolved and there's new storylines coming.
Yeah.
Woo, that's what I want.
It
I wanna
all
be
wrapped
like,
up
oh,
nice.
all of these
Fair
questions are done, and now a new story's beginning.
Yeah,
That's
fair
interesting.
enough.
Not like literally Maeve hanging on a cliff. Holding
Yes.
on fucking
That would
William,
be
and the man
hilarious.
in black is looking up, and he's like, "What?" And then Bernard's there, and he's building his own robot, and a cloud turns into 4, and they're just like the end.
It's a big, like, Anthony Hopkins creepy
Right.
cloud. Like, oh my god.
What does it mean?
Like the Hannibal like logo too.
I think
Yeah,
next season we
HBO
might
could do
leave the
that.
park and see like the outer like what the world is like.
Well, Maeve will get away, and I'll have to go into the real world to catch
Yeah.
Maeve, and Maeve will just be like on some Catch-22 shit.
Yeah, I don't think the robots can actually go outside.
Yeah, there's
and
gonna
be
be
active.
something.
They can
There's
because there's
gotta
so
be
much sensory
fail-safes.
information they can't process.
Man.
No,
They're
but
not
what I
made to
think is
process.
that they may be like, they're like online there, and like they will display.
They will go offline after
Yeah.
there's no
We'll
service.
find out. Maeve is like Hookerbot. She's the dopest one.
I love Maeve.
Hookerbot.
Yeah, she's great. I didn't expect her character to rise so much as like my favorite, but
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna be like that big of a character. I thought it was just
see, I think Maeve is the one that's actually waking up, and I think Dolores is just on the path.
I still,
yeah.
but I still
Yeah.
don't know why they picked her friend for that experiment with the memory.
I think it's a random.
Because she was the very first one that we saw that had reveries. That's why.
That what?
Oh
She's
yeah.
the very first one we saw that had reveries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the
They
thing
showed her
like
at the
she was
very beginning. First
yeah,
episode.
she was like touching her lips. She was doing something real like small that had nothing to do with anything. And he was like, I built that into him to make them more lifelike. She was like, that's why.
And then Elsie made out with her.
Yeah.
And I think she's the one who gets most abused because she's her.
Well, but Maeve's a whore too. Maeve's.
But they couldn't have picked Maeve. I mean, oh my god, could you wish they can you imagine if they picked Maeve?
No.
That's what I'm asking. Why did they not pick Maeve?
I just told you.
Just Maeve was fucking up for a long time, and they even so another thing I don't understand. They told about both Maeve and Dolores that they were gonna decommission them, and they're still there.
They got really busy at work. You never got really busy at work and you forgot to decommission a robot.
Hey, it's
But Maeve was back several times.
Maybe it's like
Still
what
they
maybe it's
I
like
think
what
he's-
Navi said. Like the company's so big, they probably just haven't like caught that flag.
And
yet.
maybe they are just like deleting it like that she's been coming back because she's coming back on purpose. Didn't he
Yeah.
say like we've been coming back so many times?
Like this one keeps
Okay,
committing suicide. Nobody thinks it's weird.
Yeah. But go on, sir. You had something.
I was just gonna try to reflect on
No.
when Maeve started acting out. It was after Dolores said these violent ends have violent delights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she heard that from her father, right?
Yeah.
So like, where is this starting from? Is that the code? Is that the code to let Arnold into your brain or something?
It might be, man. But
But it
then
was
who knows how the robot
picture.
family...
It was a picture for the father, and who dropped the picture? Was it?
I don't know. He
The
just
black
saw a
light?
picture of Times Square. He thought it was weird. He said something to her. She said something to her, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's... I think that legitimately it's like... It's part of the reveries that he built into it, and then whatever the weird shit's happening where people are hearing Arnold, that those two things are interacting in a way that's causing the robot to have consciousness. And that's kind of just like trickling down. Oh, did anybody look up what the French word for this meant?
Nope.
No, just
No,
look at
it
the
said meaning.
pronunciation.
Trump-
Oh, Patty. Oh, yeah.
Trump law.
Something about being born.
Trump
Guys,
law.
keep commenting your praise and criticisms and theories about the show.
I'll just Google it.
I like to see these things. I like theorizing week to week.
What is
One
it?
thing someone brought up was the character of the writer. And they were like, "Do you think that character is a waste?"
Kind of seemed like it.
Which one?
I,
The
I-
writer?
I don't think so. I mean, it's cool to have because he's kind of like comic relief. He's like the one that writes the storylines for the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
right.
a
He's fun. He makes me
genre.
laugh.
Trump
So-
law.
But yeah, kind of.
It's a genre of still life painting that exploits human vision to create illusion that the
Yeah,
subject of a
it's-
painting is real.
It's optical illusion.
Ah, well, hit him.
What happened to Bernard?
Yep. Get
Trump
it?
lol.
Visual illusion in art especially is used to trick the eye into perceiving a painted detail as three-dimensional object.
So it literally means
Sorry guys.
deceives
quick,
of eye.
Quick Twitter shout out to Liam on Twitter 42 minutes ago. At the normies, watch American Horror Story. Love you, Liam. No.
Maybe.
Hey, it's actually not that
Maybe
bad.
in the future.
I might
Maybe
do
this season's good.
single review if I have time.
Trump lol.
Trump loan. Oh, that's cool.
Which is
Okay,
fun.
so it's just a fucking painting that's an optical illusion? That's
I
dope.
love it.
All right, guys. Thank
Marquette
you.
is behind my back.
Thank
Get
you
it.
for watching. It's been a real deal.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, if you guys want to know why I keep yelling, it's because of this motherfucker. Nope. All right.
Hey, don't call them names.
Come back
If
here,
they
you
quit being
kitty.
little motherfuckers, she was trying to eat that bowl of soup.
Little Kate.
And it's because of her that Walking Dead's late.
Hello, little Kate.